welcome to CarolJo's. I am Carol, the owner and creator of all items that you find out on CarolJo's.com. And we go live on TikTok 6 days a week. And I go live on YouTube 4 days a week. I go live on both when it is the tutorial days, which I do 2 of a week, and chat times, which I do 2 of during the week. I also go live TikTok only twice a week for bead sales. Those are always scheduled on Tuesdays and Friday nights. And then I'll go live on Facebook group and TikTok on Friday afternoons with jewelry. Hi, Grammy. Good morning, Catlin. Hi, Brandy. So today is tutorial day. We're going to do another of the memory wire bracelets. Thank you, Brandy, for the Heart Me. I don't know, Grammy, did I say thank you to you for the Heart Me also? So I'm going to turn on music. Because I'm live on 2 different devices, I do have to do classical music. I have to do non-copyrighted music. So we're going to get that on. Alexa, can you play Mozart, please? Hi, Tara. How are you today? Oh boy. I haven't had to go to a youth basketball game in forever. We have kids outside of that age group now, and grandkid not old enough yet. Soon. I'm just bringing up my backup account for TikTok so I can see comments, because I will be pointing down. Oh, good to hear that. I will be pointing down here so you guys can see what I am working on. Okay. Oh boy. So here is what we're going to do today. We're going to do a pattern, a repeating pattern on the memory wire. So not last week, the week before, we did a bead soup. And then we did where we were trying to get it in chunks on Wednesday night. I think we did this one. And now I'm going to do a pattern where it just keeps repeating itself throughout the entire memory wire. So I'm going to show you how you can do different things and have a different look to having that memory wire bracelet. Memory wire comes in lengths like this. It looks like a slinky. This one is a smaller gauge around. The inside diameter of this is 2 1/4 inches. This is the same thing, only this is a thicker gauge wire, same diameter here for this one. This one is called silver. Nope, sorry, I got it backwards. This one is platinum color. This one is silver. Hi, Ducky. So the shinier one is silver. To me, the duller one is platinum. Hi, Sonia. Ooh, I'd love to go to the Apple store. I don't need anything, but I'd like to update. I'm at a point where I say I don't need to update just because there's a new phone out. Yep, it's memory wire day. So that's what we're working with today. So when you do work with memory wire, like we've been talking about on each one of the lives, do not use your flush cutters. Hi, Anna. Because you will nick these and you will break them if you try to cut memory wire with them. I have memory wire pliers. I've had these for many, 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 many years. Some people use, like, you can get from the hardware store wire cutters and use those to do it too. I just have had these and they do not break. Hi, Anna. I don't know if you're hearing me. I'm saying hi. So you want me to add to your order? What I do is I cut these off, and I think it's a 1/2 ounce of memory wire for $2, Ducky. Superman wire. You don't want to cut it with your flush cutters, let me tell you. So did you want the platinum or silver? And I can add that to your order. Thank you for the follow, Darwin. And the 1/2 ounce gets you, I can never remember off the top of my head. Okay. I'll add that. Okay, got it down. All right, so that is what we've got. Yep, that's it. thank you, Erica. I'm having a great day, and I hope you enjoy our lives. We have tutorial day. So as always on TikTok, if you guys can get to 10 shares and to 10,000 likes, we will do a giveaway. The giveaway will be with both YouTube and TikTok. I just haven't figured out a way to be able to do it where we can do it like we do on TikTok when we share and that type of thing. I'm still learning YouTube Lives. All right. So what we're going to do is you can make your bracelet as many loops as you want it to be. I usually do somewhere between 3 and 5 loops. When I cut it, I cut off 6. Thank you for the gift, Ducky. I got another mesh. Okay, hold on. Oh, he went away. I'm going to record it so I can get that. Thank you. I love that hat and mustache one. And Joya from TikTok says, hi, YouTubers. All right, so I'm going to cut off 6 circles. So here's where it starts at right here. So I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll cut it off. So I've got what I want. I am now going to point you guys down so that you guys can see what I'm doing. There you go, TikTok, and here we go, YouTube. You guys are being a little bit tougher. There we go. All right, you should be able to see my mat. Here is my memory wire. I picked out beads beforehand in the colors that are spring colors. So I have a blue colored bead, I have yellow and green. I'm going to repeat this pattern along with, I grabbed some silver beads that I'm going to put in here. So I'm going to do a silver there, and then a different silver, and then here it is for the last one. So that's what I'm going to do for a pattern, and I'm just going to keep repeating it on here. But to make sure our beads don't fall off, I am going to grab my bail tool. And this has different size circles on it. So here, I'll show you up close. I'm going to use the smallest circle that's on the bail tool. You can use the bail tool, or you can use, let me grab them here, round nose pliers. The difference is the round nose plier is going to be a smaller circle at the end versus the bail tool, because when you look at this, you'll see the difference in there. But I found once I started using the bail tool, they are more accurate for me, and I like it better. So even though it's bigger, I like it. It's a preference thing. Yep, I'm going to go sideways on it. That's what we learned on Wednesday night, is how to go sideways with our loop. And what that means is right here is my wire. My loop that I'm going to be making is going to be on the side, not the top, not the bottom, but on the side. So it's going to be over here, not on top and not underneath. And to do that, all you do is you put the wire in the bail making tool, and you notice it's right in here. It's not sticking out. It's just right in there. And I just take it and I turn left away from me. So it goes to the outside. And you just follow. And you do have to reposition at one point. And then you just have that loop meet the edge of the wire. I have it turned up, but when it's down, see how that's sideways and pointing out? Before, when I did it, I always did them on the top. And this way is not on the top. Next, I'm trying to find my end here. And memory wire every once in a while will overloop itself. Oh, you can always watch me on TikTok also, Erica. On TikTok, I am CarolJo's LLC. So if you can find me at that, and it's CarolJo's LLC. Because the company name is CarolJo's with an apostrophe S, but you can't put the apostrophe in there. So there you go. Ah, there you are. You did get to the TikTok. Woohoo! Now, I'm just going to string on my pattern. And this is just like, this is a larger pattern than I normally would do on a bracelet, but because it's memory wire, I can have that larger pattern. And you can do more than what I've done here, but I just wanted to show you guys you can do a pattern. You don't have to have it like bead soup. You don't have to have it, you know, just like part of that one color. You can make patterns. So what I've done is I've just put one of my patterns on and I am moving it around the bracelet here. It's kind of like a slinky where you're moving everything around. These remind me of those doctor's office wooden things where they have the little beads on the wires at the doctor's office. You're just moving them around to get them to the right spot, which is back to the end. Go around there, little dude. There we go. All right. Hi, silly Mr. Pickle. I don't know why you're saying that. We're making jewelry today. So there is the pattern. And that's just one of them. We're going to keep going with this. Okay. I know who your daughter is. And you guys are going to go on a shopping thing here pretty soon. So I am going to, I use bead mats and just make piles of beads on my bead mat. That is my preference. If you want to have a bead tray and lay them out on your bead tray, you sure can. So I'm just going to dump out some beads and then we're going to keep repeating our pattern. So I just need to get my beads out. It doesn't. Some people just have a preference for it sideways. The only thing that I would say, Michelle, about the loop is don't have it on the underside because then it'll press into your skin and that would be annoying. So it is really just a preference if you want it on the top or the side. Okay, so with the second pattern, I already have on my 3mm silver. So I'm going to start with my blue. If I can find my end, there he is. And the way I set up my beads, I just go up one way and then I go back down the other to do my pattern. That's how I do it on a bead mat most of the time. Yep, it was Sour Rose, Vicky. She's the one that was talking about it. And there's some others that do the same thing. See, and I never thought about it snagging on the clothes like you were talking about, Joya. All right, we got number 2. Now, we don't put 2 of the 3mm on here because that last bead is the beginning and end of the pattern. So we just go back and we just keep repeating this and grabbing from our piles. Whoop, almost became bead soup. Hello. It's Demon Doll Bish. All right, I'm going to push down the patterns that I've gotten so far. And I've done this 3 times around it. and it fills up one of the, almost one of them. So that, and I got 2 blues in a row. Did anybody? Yes. That shouldn't be that way. So I boo-booed. And I did it there too. My question. Oh, I know why it's like that. It's because of the pattern. I think I'm going to leave it that way. So there. I think I like it. It adds just a pop to it. So I think I'm leaving it. I normally wouldn't do that. That would my OCD would be like, yeah, no. But I like it. All right. Now I got to find my end again. There it is. So we're going to go blue. We're going to keep doing it. Keep doing our pattern. So approximately 3 patterns goes 1 loop around. Yeah. It was because of going but I like it. I don't know how else to say it. I do like it. Yep. I think if we didn't do it, it wouldn't be, you wouldn't see the blue as much. So we're going to keep going with it, and we're just going to keep stringing on. You can use lots of different kinds of beads on memory wire. He's got a piece of a cord in there. The only thing that I say is don't use like 8, 10, and 12 as your main beads. Use smaller size beads with it. Yep. And the reason being is that the bigger beads will make it heavier and distort your circle of the memory wire. And you will lose that circle part of it. You can have, like these are 8 by 6 millimeter rondelles. So I'm not saying that you can't use them. You just don't make the whole bracelet with the larger size beads. I am using 6 by 4 millimeter rondelles, then 8 millimeter of the glass yellow. I believe it is. I'll double check it though. I want to see. Make sure I'm saying the right thing. Yes, that's 8. And then this is an 8 by 10, I believe, rondelle. Yep, 8 by 10. So let me finish out this pattern. And then we'll see how many we have on here. Oh, you're welcome. I keep grabbing the one that needs the bead reamer in it. No, it doesn't need the bead reamer. It just needs the piece of the strand taken off of it, and I got it. Woohoo! All right. I am done with that one. Let's see how many we've got going on here. Yeah, you can do these with 4 millimeter size beads. When I did the bead soup, it was 4 and 6 millimeters. I just did different textures with them so that it looked unique. All right. This is what we've got so far. So we're not quite 3. We are just over 2 because here's where we began at and here's where we're at. So we're not quite 3 yet. I don't know that I want to make this like 4 or 5. I think I only want to make this one like a little bit over 3. So we'll do a couple more of it. I was thinking literally when I was getting ready, because you guys knew, those that watch me know that today I was doing a release for work, and I got up at 6:30 and I started doing my full-time job work stuff, and I sat there and thought about what I wanted to do for the memory wire bracelet today. And I'm like, I want spring colors. And I always think spring is like blues, yellow, and green. So I had to sit and find the beads that I liked together for those colors. That is what is the whole premise of the colors. Yay, thank you, Ducky. We got to 14 shares. Now we just need to get to 10K on our likes, and we will be doing a giveaway. We are at 3.6. You guys are getting there. Oops, almost forgot my silver. I think I want to do one more. I'm going to double check here. Oh, I did not see the gifts, but thank you, Erica, for the gifts. Yeah, I'm still not. I'm going to show you guys so you can see what I'm looking at. When I look at this, do you see how here's the beginning, but I do not have a complete 3 because I'm not past here. So I'll show you over here. Here's where I started, and here's where I'm at. I'm really close, but not there. So I'm going to do one more of the pattern. I need to grab 2 more of the yellow for that pattern. So I got those. Blue. I have to stop and think about where I need to pick up a bead at. Okay. So there we are. Get you guys on the outside, not on the inside. Just like with the slinky, they overlap each other. You just have to take the time. So if you noticed, now they are over each other. And so we have, here you have a complete 3. And that's what I wanted to have, is having a complete, I always like to do things in odd numbers. So it would be 3 or 5. And we've got 3 here, and I think that is gorgeous the way it is. So you want to cut off some of this excess of the loops. But you don't want to cut it so long that your loop won't be there, but you don't want to cut it too short that you won't get your complete loop in. And so what you do, thank you, Rose, for the gift. You got to find that sweet spot, and it is, of all things, I don't know how else to say this. Then for me, I use my thumbnail. And I know for the length of my thumbnail is where I want to be. So that was right there. So I want to cut it. Everybody's thumbnails are different. But that's literally how I measure it. I find something that I will not change. Then you grab your pliers, your bail making pliers or your other ones, and start wrapping that around again. And bring that down. And he did not get, there we go. Nope, he does not want to go down. Hold on. There. I'm liking this bail tool because I can use it to unwrap and rewrap, which you can't do with my round nose pliers. I wonder if these, okay. I have not been able to get them in. Right now, getting tools, they don't have any in stock. Like ring mandrels I cannot get in. And there was one other tool right now I cannot get in. So I'm wondering, okay, for wire wrapping, I have a question, Ducky, because I know you do a lot of it. Do you use like a ring mandrel to help you make your uniform? Well, you're going to laugh at this, everybody. Let me go off of this one because he is the wrong way. Because I have more control at moving the wire with this ring mandrel or the ring bail maker than I do with these. So I'm wondering if I should use that when I'm trying to wire wrap. There. No, I did not get that sideways. He is up high. I made one on the top and I'm trying to get him on the side. Okay. I'm going to try that and see if I can wire wrap then. I moved it to the side. Woo! It worked. It's not pretty, but it worked. And what happened is that, got to get this better. I'm not liking it because I've got a bead stuck in my circle. So hold on just a second. Let me open that up. There we go. Yay. All right. What happened is this one I accidentally made going up and I wanted him sideways. And when I went to do him sideways, then I got the silver bead caught in the circle part. So I just played around with it and did that. And I want this to lay it down a little bit flatter. So I'm going to bring out my flat nose, chain nose, whatever you want to call them. There. I feel like I was like doing wire wrapping with memory wire. And I fixed it. So this is what it looks like. I think it's cool. Now I'm going to, okay, I have a whole bunch of bracelets on. So let me take them off for a second. I want to put this one on. Yeah. All my charms are downstairs. So I can't grab one to add one, but that would be cool. Gotta take a drink. I like the idea, Joya. Okay. There we go. Go the right way around. Look at that. I love it. I'm going to bring the camera up for both of you. I drink at least, I try to drink more than just Dr. Pepper all day, and so I end up drinking unsweetened tea. All right, Miss Joy, you can claim it. So there it is. And I will, I'll add a flower charm on it. That is so cool. I love it. Oh, thank you, Grammy. It is growing longer. It's getting longer. That turned out so cool. We still have time. We can make another one. So do you guys want to throw out some colors? And we'll see about making another pattern one like this. These are really, really, yes, I do have the memory wire. I have it in platinum and silver. And I believe it's $2 for half an ounce. Pink and black. Okay. So let me just put away these beads in their containers for just a moment. Ooh, you guys got lots of clothes. We are going to make some more here, Paige, so don't worry. Yeah, now I'm like, I'm thinking, oh no. I was going to say, I'm writing down these colors because I think they're good combinations. So we have, I'm going to do pink and black because that one came through first, but I'm writing down the colors because I think we could do some other ones. We've got the black, red and blue. Hey, those red and blue glass beads that we had for sale last night would be really cool now that you did that. Oh, geez, I could handle that. We got purple and teal. Then we had purple. We have a pink, purple, and green. Ooh, that's a good spring one. All right. So we're going to go with pink and black first here because that was the first one in. Let me grab some beads. There you go. I love it. All right, we're going to, and you can use acrylic beads with these if you want, that if they fit in with the aesthetic of it. The one thing that when I was grabbing beads this morning that I wanted to share with you, and that's why I stopped and turned around because I remembered it, and that is don't use one really large bead. Like when you have a single wire bracelet, like if you're doing this one, and I would have one large one at the top here, you know, it will lay right. But when you have that large one with the wraps, what happens is that it displaces the wrap and you get these open spots. I call it a wrap because it wraps around your wrist. I know it's memory wire. It's not wire wrapped. It's just a wrapped bracelet. Oh, I would be like, sign me up. So my daughter is extreme dyslexic, and they did summer school for her, and her teacher that did that with her, it was awesome. It didn't go like the whole summer, but it helped her out. Loved her teacher. Her teacher didn't even need to work. She did teaching because she loved kids. Her husband is a doctor, so she did not have to work, but she loved kids, and you could tell it, and the way she came across in summer school was so awesome. Okay. See, and what I mean by big beads, like you wouldn't want to do this size here. I'll show you what the size of those individually are. I'm picking these out. So like this size with other ones, because it will make it so big that it'll distort your circle. So I want to warn you about that. Yeah, we did have, that one was amazing. I got my containers from a wholesaler that is no longer in business. Right now, Joann's has them in the stores, if that store has them, for $18 for the multiple size one and $16 for the tinies. They are clearancing them out. So I would say if you're near a Michael's, see if they're in your store, because that is less expensive than I have paid for them. I was gonna say we had one teacher that was not a good teacher for her. Literally told her that all she could be is a checkout person in the mall. I kid you not. And my daughter's a phlebotomist. So she's the one that when you go to the labs and get your blood drawn, or you're in the hospital and need your blood drawn, she's the one that does it. And I'm so proud of her for doing it. just trying to find the right black beads. Here is some that I want. Those ovals? I want to try an oval in there. I've not done an oval before. Let's see what we can find for the pink now. Okay, pink is up top here, so hold on. Oh, no. As I say, our Best Buy is still open. All right, let me see the size of these beads. So I want... Nope, I like that color. I just don't want that shape. I want something different. Ooh. There. I think I found what I want. Sorry, hopefully I didn't flash anybody. All right. I'm going to point you guys down again. Yep, and she is awesome at drawing blood. She can't draw mine because she can't draw family, but she is good at it. Oops, I don't need that many. Let's do that. So our pattern is going to be a black faceted rondelle that is 6x4. Then I have a 6mm cube pink faceted bead. And then I have, I think this is a 6x8. Let me check out my size here. No, it's 10x8. So I was wrong on that. 10x8 oval. And I'm going to use the same silver beads just because I have them on my table. And we'll do the same sort of pattern, but we just have different colors. And you can add as many colors. Like before we did 3, this time we're doing 2. You can do however many shapes you want in there. You're just creating a pattern. I want this. Memory wire, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm going to cut that off. Okay. And with these extras, I'm going to do a tutorial sometime here in the near future where we can make earrings with our extra. So you don't have to throw it away. Okay. I got a whole bunch of tools on my table here. Grabbing our bail pliers and lining that up and wrapping it around to the side. And that one is on the side. All right, here we go. We're going to start this one up. No, what's your earring one? I think this one will be just gorgeous too. And I just tend to use glass beads when I make memory wire bracelets. You can use any styles. You could use acrylic to keep it lightweight. You can use glass. You can use gemstones. I would recommend that gemstones be mixed with other things so it doesn't get too heavy. I do like the side loop. When I can get it in there and do it right, I get excited. All right, we're about almost two of the pattern in here. I don't know that I can make all the colors that you guys gave me here on the live because Ryan is making me lunch. Yeah, he is making me fajitas. I normally cut everything up, so it's unusual that he cuts up the vegetables for fajitas. But here is our pattern, and that's a pale pink. So you really can't see the pinkness, but in person, you can see that pink. I think this is gonna be cool. I love this one too. I love the color choice. Okay, we're gonna keep going here. And like always, because I do them on YouTube and on TikTok, I save my lives from YouTube, so you can go back and rewatch any of the tutorials that I've been doing since I started doing YouTube lives. And that was at the beginning of January. So just want to let you guys know. And even our chat nights are saved out there too. So if you miss a night, you can always go back and rewatch it. If it's a tutorial and you want to know how to do it because you might have forgot a step or something, you can always go to the YouTube and do that. Oh no. All right. We'll see you later. I never thought about, yeah, it'll go with what I'm wearing today. And I bought this shirt when we were on our trip. So we were going to go to a restaurant, and we thought since we were in Arizona, it should be nice that we sit outside to have our meal because, you know, Arizona's supposed to be hot. It was not hot while we were there. I didn't have my coat with me when we were sitting outside, but there was a Walmart like in the strip mall that we were in. It was its own building, but I ran over to Walmart and bought this shirt, and it was on clearance. And that was also I could sit outside in Arizona in March. The weather never got above 65 while we were there. I thought Arizona in the winter was supposed to be warmer. And I didn't even have Ryan pick it out for me. Because normally he picks out all my clothes when I buy them. Because I hate shopping. And he loves to shop. Seriously, the only thing I can spend lots of time shopping for, you guys will understand, is beads. I could sit in a bead store all day, shop for it. I can go online and source beads all day. But when it comes to grocery shopping or shopping for anything for the house, clothes, nope, no thank you. I leave that to Ryan. All right, let's move these all the way around and see where we're at. We have two complete rounds of that. We have one more to go. Now you can see the pink a little bit more. You know, that would be why I have a very expensive washer and dryer set. But it would be why my washer or my refrigerator was not cheap. It's because I let Ryan pick them out. I kid you not. That's how he is. Oh, using these cubes with some of those 4mm, Grammy, would be really cool. Yeah, because these yellows that I was using, those are cat's eyes too. So yeah, that would be, they add just a dimension to it. Now your creativity's there and you're, oh, hi, Judy. Thank you. Oh, hey, we got to 10K, everybody, so we can do a giveaway. It doesn't look like at this moment that I have somebody on YouTube, but I do have you guys all on TikTok. So I am going to do it with a number here in just a second. And then we're going to do bead soup giveaway. Since we're making today and I still have some bead soup left, we will do bead soup giveaway. So let me do this. I'm trying to do it at an angle. I need a number between 1 and 50. Whoops, I don't need that. Oh, there we go. Between 1 and 50, whoever guesses it first will get to pick from 2 different types of bead soup. Let's see how many we have. Ooh, I'm going to do one more pattern. But first I'm going to pick out the beads. All right, we have a winner. Let's reveal here. See if I can do this at the end. Beaded by Bonnie Mae. You are the winner. So let me write that down. If you have not submitted your mailing address to me, can you do that by going to the CJS logo, then in the bio where it says Linktree, tap on that. The first item in the list is address information for live events. If you fill it out, then I would be able to mail it to you. But I'm going to write this down so I don't forget. And then I'm going to have you select which one you want. So congratulations. All right. You have option 1 is crackle beads in a multiple colors here. So you can see over here. And then option 2 is I'm going to move you guys up so you can see it better. Yay! So it's this color. That's 2, and this one is 1. Over here on YouTube, there's 1, and this is 2. So you just need to put it in there, package 1 or bag 1 or 2. 1. Okay. Got you down for that. And if you haven't purchased from me, at the end of the month, I send them all out. We're getting close to the end of the month, so it'll be going out to you in about a weekish or so to you. Oh no, did it go to your neighbor's house? One of the beads went on the floor, so we have bead soup down there. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. All right, I'm going to go back down here for you guys so you guys can see this. I'm going to do one more pattern, and then we will end this one. Oh my. Usually when we get the wrong mail in our mailbox, we just put our flag up and have our mailman take it again. Because we live in the country, so we have the mailbox that you just put your mail in outside your house. um, I know when we lived in town with my mom and dad, you'd have to go to the post office or someplace to mail stuff. All right. So that is how this will look. That's like going to be this will be the side that you'll probably have on top. So you have that full 3. Yes, I do. Ryan and I are actually working on invoicing this afternoon. I don't know. Whoops, I forgot to do the last 2. There they go. They didn't go all the way down. So I don't know that I will get it done today, but I will have them to you tomorrow. It's right there. For the invoices. All right. Gotta go up in, whoop, nope, we're gonna go this way because we want it to be sideways and we want it to be on the outside. And that's where I did this one backwards before and it went, maybe if I flip it this way, there we go. You just have to mess around until you get it. Okay. So go and then wrap it around. Whoops, he did not go at the end again. So let me straighten it out and get him to go wrapping around that circle on the end. There we go. And what I found also is that if you go a little bit long with this one, you can wrap it around and cut that end off, which I will have to do here because he's just a little bit long. Use your wire, or not your memory wire cutters to do that and get in there. It's not as easy as with a flush cutter, but don't use your flush cutters to do this. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Oh, so there you see. Oh, no, that stinks. We'll keep praying, Judy. So I gotta get in there and get that cut. I think I'm gonna lift it up a little bit and try cutting it off and then bring it back down. Because I don't want to cut my wire that I want to keep. I just want to cut off that little edge. Ah, I'm going to get this. Just a little bit more. There we go. I'm trying. He's being stubborn. There we go. Now I can get in there. There. I didn't have that much I needed to cut off, but I didn't want to leave it on there. And now I need to move my beads down and close it up with my flat nose. Yay! And I'm going to tuck it in just a little bit. There we go. Woohoo! We did it. But he's not. There we go. I did it. He's a little sideways still. Let me keep working on him. I am going to get this sideways one down sometime. There we go. Yes, I did. I'm not wearing it right now. It's in my jewelry box. I grabbed a different one. I wear it on this finger. I had it on the other night. Let's see what this looks like on. There it is on. And you can see the pink now. There it is. That's cool. Yep. So you can use different shapes and such. I love it. So yep, so he is actually cooking right now. I can hear him. So he doesn't normally cut veggies, so that is amazing that he's doing that. He likes it when I usually cut the vegetables and do a lot of the food prep. I don't touch raw meat, and then he cooks the meat and all the food. We're a good team. Okay. The bail tool, this is called a bail making pliers. And the memory wire, I will add those to the list and when I can get those in. And I am literally, because someone wanted the metal ring mandrels, and I am still waiting for them to come in. And I don't know if, because of the holidays, after they came back, they're not getting the things back in stock there. So I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure this out. Thank you, Sherry Lime, for the follow. So, yep. So these are the two that we made today. I'm loving them. I think they're cool. So that is how you can do a memory wire bracelet with a pattern. So now we've done 3 different ones. We've done, I don't have my bead mix one, the bead soup mix one, but here's the red, white, and blue. And then these are patterned. And then we've done the bead mix, which the bead mix is just picking colors that you like together and mixing up your styles of beads. Literally just pick, like I did it in shades of brown the last time we did it, and just literally mixed a whole bunch of brown beads together. They were all glass brown, transparent mostly beads, and it turned out really gorgeous. So you just have to find things that just go together and make it. But yeah, I'm excited about these bracelets. Really simple. They do take a little bit more time than a regular one, but it's because you're looking at, this looks like 3 bracelets put together. So when you think about it, you are going to spend a little bit more time making them. It all just depends on your pattern. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These took 11 of each type of bead that's on there, I believe is what it should be. I'm guessing. It really just was about just taking a few of the beads that you have on hand. And even if you only have 1 or 2 of the beads, you can make it into the bead soups and use up beads that you just have 1 or 2 of. Well, thank you, Jessie, for the finger heart. I appreciate that. When I do the bead soup, when I make those, I literally just don't put 2 of the same beads next to each other. I mix it up with different sizes. I put into that bead soup mix 4mm, 6mm, and just a few 8mm, and it was the smaller beads. And I'm trying to remember, I might be able to find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it quick. Nope, that's not it. Is it in here? I'm going to see. I cannot find it in here quickly as I thought I would. I thought it was going to be on top, and it is not. So yeah, I can't find that one quick, but it turned out amazing. And I do have it in my, out on YouTube as a tutorial. Hi, Diva Bling Boss. I teach I do tutorials. So I teach how to make jewelry twice a week. We do chat nights twice a week. We do bead sales twice a week and jewelry sales once a week. And we are just finishing up our tutorial today on making memory wire bracelets using a pattern. So how I do it is it depends on when I price things. What I do is I price things based upon the price of what everything that I've made it. Thank you, Ducky. Um, and I've done on our chat nights and on our tutorials, I've talked about how I price things. So, you know, if I did 3 coils of this one, like these are, um, because we have the faceted cubes, they're a different price than our silver plated beads. And I look at the end of the day, I will count up how many of each of the beads they are. I keep track in my stash of jewelry beads, or the beads that I use, how much it costs per bead. And I have an equation that I use to come up with the price. So depending on what it is and what kind of beads it is, will change the price. This one here is just glass. Like this is a transparent glass, 6mm. This is a 6mm opaque red, and then a 6mm opaque white. These beads, when you buy a strand of them, are a little less than, you know, some of the faceted ones that I have on this one. So this one may be less, you know, less than this one. So it's all about what I used for the products. And I change all of mine up. I don't have a set price for all my bracelets or this type, this amount. So, but if you guys ever want to have a refresher, or if you're new and want me to go over how I do pricing, you just need to let me know and we will put it into our lineup. I go live 6 days a week on TikTok. 2 of those are tutorials, 2 are chat nights, 2 are bead sales, and I do 2 lives on Fridays, and Friday afternoon I do jewelry sale. So, for YouTube, I go live 4 times a week. I record all of my tutorials and my chats. I started doing that since the first of the year, so then I'm out live on those, both of them. Yep, it will be there on YouTube, so we will have it, so we can go back to it. So let me put that in the lineup here in the next, I'm planning next week's lineup, so let me see if I can get it in there. Monday night, I know for sure, is subscriber night. Subscriber night is for those of you that subscribe to me on TikTok. Subscriber in TikTok means something different than subscriber on YouTube. Subscriber on YouTube, if you want to subscribe to me, is the equivalent of following on TikTok, and I would be grateful. I am really trying to get my subscriber numbers up out on YouTube. Reason being, if something happens to TikTok, I will move over and do all of my lives on YouTube then. So, but what subscriber on YouTube, or I'm sorry, on TikTok is that down at the bottom, there's that yellow star. It is $2.99 a month to subscribe, and you get a subscriber day once a month. It will be this coming Monday. So if you subscribe to me, you will be able to comment on Monday nights live. We will have jewelry for sale, and we will have beads for sale. And I'm working on creating packages where you will get all different types of things to where you will be able to make a piece of jewelry. And I'm just thinking about it because I haven't thought it all the way through, but I'm wondering if I should make one of those a memory wire and have like the 5 or 6 length of memory wire in there along with some beads, so that you could create a memory wire bracelet. You could add beads from your own collection, that type of thing, but I can do that. I can do that. I was probably going to have a few different ones that you guys could be able to make jewelry with, but that one would I think that would be great. So yeah, I like that idea of doing one that's a memory wire one. So let me work up some of those, because I haven't made anything yet for it. I have to invoice yet for this last week's lives, and I need to get Monday night's items ready. So I make all the jewelry that you will see on Monday night. It will be jewelry that I have made this weekend. Um, and it's specifically for that show only. You subscribers are the only ones that can comment and claim items. Everybody can watch it. So if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and watch. It just means that you're not going to be able to comment. And then Tuesday night, we will have the bead sale. And then Wednesday or Thursday, we will end up at Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday will be tutorial and chats. So we'll end up having either one less chat or one less tutorial because of the subscriber week. And Monday afternoon, we'll have jewelry sale, and Monday night, we'll have bead sale. So that's what I've tentatively got planned for next week. But I love that idea of doing memory wire. Ooh, I love it. All right. Well, I'm going to get going so I can go have lunch. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you Monday, 8 p.m. Central Time for the Subscriber Live. And if you're new to me, go ahead and also follow me on my Facebook page. I put the schedule for the weeks, what we're doing on our lives there. Oh, this is just my life. I can't just sit. And I have help now. I have Ryan. He helps me out getting everything ready. So I'm very grateful for him. All right. We'll talk to you guys on Monday. Bye.